Game here, and today we're going to be doing Pokemon tips and tricks, and if we get 5 or 10 likes, that would be awesome, and I might even make a series of Pokemon Go. I won't be starting from the start because I've already started and I've caught sick Pokemon. I just got Charmander yesterday, 207. But yeah, first off, before the tips and tricks, I just need to quickly say something. What is this hair? What is this hair?
Look at the top of his head.
What the actual hell is this hair? Like, what? Anyway, so yeah, let's just get straight into the tips and tricks that are going to be helpful when you join and you're a beginner. Okay, so the first tip is going to be just starting off and catching Pokemon. So you have one Pokeball and all you have to do is, I know this is a simple rule, everyone knows how to do it, but some people just throw it at the ground and don't throw it too hard enough. You have to throw it really hard, not like but like very hard like that, and if there's a ring around it, green or orange or I think it's yellow, I think. If it's going in, you have to get it into that circle, or otherwise you won't catch it. And there's excellent, great, and good. And yeah, those determine if you're actually if that was a good catch. So excellent, you might actually get it. So yeah, on to the next tip. Okay, so the next tip is raspberry. So if you're against any big Pokemon, then get out your raspberry. So you're gonna always get one at level 8, 9 or 10 and 11, so on. So yeah, and you throw it onto the Pokemon, they get eased and they get lovey, I don't know, but they're like calm, and then you have to throw the Pokeball and then you can catch them. So yeah, always use a raspberry or 2. I don't think you can put 2 in, but yeah, just put 1 raspberry in if you can't put 2, but that will actually help you catch the Pokemon. So yeah, so this is a quick tip. Well, not a tip, but basically everyone over the internet says that you can, once you throw a Pokeball and you miss, you can tap the Pokeball and it comes back to you. It doesn't work, don't try, because sometimes the Pokemon can run away. So just don't try and get the Pokeball, just keep on throwing Pokeballs. But I think, yeah, you should really be good at that, but yeah. On to the next tip. Okay, so the next tip is going to be the gym in Pokemon. Not the gym in real life, but yeah, I don't know what that was. But yeah, basically the gym, you have to battle other Pokemon with your highest Pokemon, but you have to be level 5. So if you just join Pokemon Go and you're only at level 1, then it won't be that helpful. But yeah, you have to be level 5 and you can attack any of the Pokemon in the actual gym, and there's a selection of yellow, blue and red. I picked yellow, so if anyone wants to join me, then just go into the yellow one. And yeah, I know some of my friends won't actually like Pokemon Go because they just don't like Pokemon. Me too, I hate Pokemon, but Pokemon Go is just a fun game. So me and someone, Jessie or something, or Alfie, we could go together as the yellow team. Just try and download it, and yeah, it'll be fun. And if you don't know Jessie or Alfie, who Jessie or Alfie are, they've been supporting me for half my YouTube channel, so yeah. So yeah, next tip. Okay, so the next tip is you can get great balls. So what great balls do is you throw them and you can get them easily and like no problem at all. But sometimes they do slip out of the Pokeball's hand. But I think it gives you more of a chance to catch them. So yeah, let's just get straight into the next tip. Okay, so the next tip is going to be Pokestops. So yeah, basically any like monument or anything, you have to spin the actual thing, and yeah, you get items out of it: Pokeballs, raspberries, potions, receives, anything like that. So yeah. You can get incenses as well, so I'll talk about that in the next tip. And yeah, guess what? It's the next tip right now. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so the next tip is going to be incense and lure modules. So lure modules get put onto the Pokestop, so Pokemon can go into the Pokestop, so you can quickly get Pokemon over and over again. So yeah, the lure modules are really good, and if you put incense on, then you can get loads of Pokemon going to you. So if you're sitting in your house, Pokemon can just come into your house, which sounds really weird, but it's actually pretty good. So yeah, I recommend you try that. Okay, so this is an actual trick. I think this is going to be the second to last tip and tricks. But this is actually a trick. So basically, if you go onto the Pokeball right in the middle, then you go onto settings. I won't be able to show you this, but you can see the Pokeball in the middle when you join, and there's roads and stuff. There's your face and there's some Pokeball nearby. In the middle there's a Pokeball. Press that and you can see all the way on the top right corner, you press settings. So then it says battery saver mode. So basically what that does is, if you basically Pokemon drains your battery, but yeah, my brother's phone it was at 80% yesterday, and it went all the way to 30 for 2 hours, which doesn't happen for him. It only happens like when he plays Pokemon Go. But yeah, pretend this is a phone. I know this is not a phone, but yeah. So if you're walking like this, like that, finding Pokemon, but you don't want to look at it anymore because there's no Pokemon, you just put it to your side and it just automatically turns off, but when you lift it back up, it turns back on. So it kind of saves some of your battery. So yeah, it's really good. And I want to quickly know, this is another trick. Basically, there's vibration in the same settings, and yeah, it vibrates whenever a Pokemon is nearby, but that's well, just appeared, and that's just that. So yeah, it vibrates, and I think it's already on when you actually get the game. But yeah, so on to the last 2 tips. Okay, so the second to last tip is that you can hatch eggs and get Pokemon. So I got my Charmander from the eggs. So I started a walk 5 kilometers, 2 kilometers and 10 kilometers. But 10 kilometers gives you like Scythers, Onyxes, anything, Snorlaxes. But yeah, basically eggs give you Pokemon. So if you have a 2 kilometer egg, you get the starter ones. If you got a 5 kilometer egg, then you get like medium good ones, and 10 kilometers you get like the best ones. So whenever you get an egg out of a Pokestop, then you have to incubate it, and then I don't know how to say it, but incubate it, and then it gets into like a little jar, and then when you walk with the phone with the battery saver mode, then it counts your steps. If you have your phone off and you click the off button, it won't count, I think. so I'm sorry. And you can only go 10 miles per hour. So in a car, it won't catch the steps. You can only be walking or not cycling because you go way too fast for that. Car, you might actually count it if you go 10 miles per hour, but who really wants to do that, like in a motorway or something? But yeah, okay, on to the last tip. And yeah, so the last tip is the nearby Pokemon. So if there's jungles or like, why would there be a jungle nearby? A forest, swimming pool, lake, I don't know, any sort of thing like volcanoes, if you are going to like volcanoes. But yeah, basically you can find Pokemon in those regions, but the rarest one, no, not the rarest ones, the easiest ones to get is Rattatas, Pidgeys, Spearows, and like all those ones, Weedles as well. Basically, what happens is there's a nearby tab on the right, and it has Pokemon nearby, and if it doesn't show the face of the Pokemon or the whole body of the Pokemon, and it's like grey, then that means that you haven't caught it yet. And yeah, so it says 3 steps, 2 steps, 1 step on them, and then 0 steps means that they're gonna pop anywhere. But basically, Pokemon Go has actually glitched out, so it doesn't have that anymore. It's just got 3 steps, and it can appear anywhere. Like, I mean anywhere. And yeah, yesterday they kept on popping out everywhere. But basically, before this glitch, it was 100 meters. 2 steps means 10 meters, and 1 step means 1 step, and 0 means that it can be everywhere. Correct me if I'm wrong down below. But yeah, anyway, so please like, comment and subscribe if you did enjoy this video, and if you want a Pokemon Go episode of me going around, I'll try and get a recording software of my brother's phone, and then we can record it, and whenever we're walking we can just like record it, and we can find Pokemon with you guys. So yeah, smash 5 or 10 likes on this video, and I'll actually get to it. So anyway, please like and subscribe if you did enjoy, and all I'm going to say to you is a push. And what the hell is this hair?